Okay, this is my favorite type of map to play with Russian Tier 1, these airfield dominations. In this situation, I'm always going to take out my biplane, my 153 first, because I want to get to that middle airfield quickly, and I want to be very maneuverable, and I'm pretty much sacrificing this plane just to get to this airfield early. Fraps is messing with me. So, putting my nose down and going for the airfield. A couple things I want to talk about in this video are keeping track of your opponent. When I'm flying, I'm not using the C key to look around, except when I'm flying straight and level, like right now. As long as you are holding down a key on the keyboard, which you almost always are when you're in a turn or making some kind of maneuver, you can move the mouse around to view what's going on. And I do it a lot. It's really important to keep track of your teammates, not your teammates, but your opponents, or you will die. Okay, so that guy looked like he was going to land on my team, but he did not, so I am, even though I've got stuff really close to me. And I went ahead and got that zone, and that was important. And here I'm able to avoid the first pass and watch the guy turn on me. You gotta watch other stuff coming in this particular mode, and I've lost the Hawk, my initial opponent, which is not a good idea. It's like there he is. Again, don't fly directly behind them because that's where your teammates are and that's where you'll ram them. Here's a prime example. I lost the guy that was coming after me, and 10-1 he's going to end up right behind me. That was a high speed there, but they went down, so I will have a shot here because I can outturn this guy no problem. So here I'm looking to pop this bomber with some rockets. I'm really getting bad FPS, but I got him anyway, so got lucky there. The Buffalo, I am just lagging crazy, but these guys can't outturn me. And you want to stop right in front of me. The rockets really work well, and the one trick with the rockets, if you're behind someone, make sure that your wings are on the same plane as theirs. Now I'm overtaking this guy and I was reloading, so I had to pull a little yo-yo there, but now I'm back on him. And if I could just get the damn thing to line up. It's difficult because of fraps. Now see, his wings weren't the same at the same angle as mine, so there was really no use to taking a rocket shot there unless I had gotten my wings lined up. Now I use the C key to look around a little bit. What the hell is going on? Well, TBF is a big old boat, and I've still got rockets, so he's a legit target. But I don't like flying straight, and he has turned away from me, so I don't care. My main purpose here is to guard this middle airfield, and I don't leave. This is my airfield. You come and get me if you want it, but you're gonna have to deal with me. And if I've got rockets and you're desperate, you're in big trouble because I'll rocket you on the ground. Here's a 110. He's tried to park there. That's fine. That's a good place for him to park. See, they're all over there freaking out over that airfield. Fine, I don't care. We own 2 airfields. We have the advantage. We're getting the points. This is my airfield, and you're not having it. So, you want A? You guys want A? You can have it. So here now, some of them are starting to drift back over to us. And critical, set him on fire. There's somebody landing. So, well, I thought he was landing, so I'm going to ignore him. But he is a P400. He's the Tier 2. Definitely want to stay with him, and he ignored me. Again, watch. You know where he's going to turn because he's going to go after your teammate. God, just lagging like crazy. things are so jumping around. Trying to get out in front of him. These 400s are real nasty to deal with. They have a ton of armor on them. You just hit them all day long and it does nothing with this biplane. Even though, and now I got somebody behind me. So, way to deal with that is a quick turn. And they cannot deal with it there. I have not lost sight of him. Even though he is an excellent turning aircraft, he has no chance against this thing. So he's smart. He's going to try to use his airspeed, but it's just not going to happen because you're on fire. Now someone else is behind me. Again, hard turn. They have an opponent behind them, so I'm going to go, since I have these rockets left, after Turkey here. And that was an easy kill. Just line him up, and he's dead. There's the guy that was after you again. Oh, there's the 400. Trying to do my best to... I can see the shells just bouncing off of him. Stay inside of him. I'm scream and yell about don't get right behind people. The tracer's coming in, so he made a little juke there. And now I can pretty much assume that guy is behind me as well. And now he's really firing on me hard, so I've got to turn and deal with him. And if he tries to keep in your turn with you, like they usually do, this is a really great move. You pull up, you make your initial turn, and then pull up and flip over, and they will be right behind you. Oh, foolishness. That was probably my fault there. I was trying to get out of him. I was trying to pull up and do a yo-yo there, but I did not succeed. But that's pretty good start with my biplane. You know, we are way ahead in the battle so far, and I got 7 kills. So, jumping into my 311 and 20 frames a second. That's great. Always put your nose down just a little bit. Get your airspeed up to about 430 where I am now, and then you can angle your nose up a little bit. And if you notice, this airplane, once it starts to get over 430, it will increase its speed and climb. It's a really badass machine. I don't see anyone over there with the 110. Well, I don't care. We're pretty close to winning anyway, and they may have taken our base with ground targets. So, got in the furball. I'm going to do, this is a vertical corkscrew, just because it didn't seem like anyone had a lot of airspeed there. So I felt safe pulling that corkscrew. And the corkscrew is a great move. So here, that was sort of a high yo-yo. You know, identify my next target. Okay, I'm not going to make that turn. So again, stay up, keep your airspeed up. We're not in control of the airfields anymore. So I may start looking for some ground targets here in a second after I try to deal with this hurricane. Ooh, and a hawk is just, hey, what's up, man? Yee! How about a rocket? I love killing stuff with rockets. I really think it's the way to go. Okay, this airfield is ours, and it may be because this ground unit here is taking them. You know, your rockets work really well on the ground units too, so don't be shy using the rockets. Is there anything else down there? Yes, there is. And see how my teammate is trying to land without checking to see that there are no ground units left. Because if there are ground units there, you got to get rid of them. And see, right then, that ground unit got killed, and my teammates started capping. Okay, now we can start paying attention to the aircraft again. We are still not holding both the airfields at this point. I still have rockets, and this is definitely a viable target for the rockets. I'm going to angle my wings. Don't have to do it. Okay, we really gotta get an airfield. Well, we did. So now, flipping up, looking for somebody down on the deck, trying to gauge, you know, what he's gonna do. We got so many people around here. He did cap the airfield. You would think one of them was gonna land. You would think. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. So, gear out, dump all my speed, spin around, make a turn. I got to get my airspeed down before I put this thing on the ground. It's not happening very well. 290, I can get away with it. On the ground, on the ground. Why am I not capping? Must be ground units here. Get my speed back up. Come on, baby. Gear up. Turn around. Look for ground targets. Yep. There's crap on the ground back there. Dang it. So I've got to go deal with that quickly. Got rockets left, so I'm pretty confident that I can. Yeah, that's what's going on here. There's ground units coming in. And we can't have that. Check in for more ground units. There was one right there. This is probably going to get me killed because I'm not going to be able to pull up, but I need to kill him. Come on, baby. Oh my god. Alright. So we are in. We're in control of the airfields. Looks like we're about to win this one. I'm feeling good. Oh god, I have rockets left. Let me get close enough to this guy. And that's not going to happen because he ain't coming back. The Catalina, or PBYs, you can shoot them all day and it won't do shit. Here's a little closer target. I burned up my engine. Pretty damn good mission. Pretty damn good mission there. Didn't really use my flaps at any point in time on my E-fighters because I never really got into a one-on-one turning battle. But you can definitely do that. I hope I did show how going for that middle airfield and using your rockets can be very advantageous. If you notice, I outscored my whole team and their whole team. Sorry, Pikachu. It's not for you. Anyway, hope that helped.